How you doing? How you doing, Gemini? Welcome to the channel. This is your reading, April 25th through the 3rd, here on Modern Warlock. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This one's coming in hot. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, and rising. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And yeah, and it's free, and it helps the algorithm. So let's get started. Let's check this out. So Gemini, let's get into this, because this is not a one-person reading. Cycles are changing. You know, we're about to go into Gemini season for the next 7 years, so things are gonna get good. Things are gonna get better. When it's our season, it's our time to shine. If you don't shine in these next 7 years, you know, you may have to wait until it's your time to shine again. But anyway, let's get into it. So this is one of those spreads where Gemini is standing in the middle. There are multiple energies pulling, watching, stressing, and trying to figure out where they stand with you. And the strongest thing I'm seeing before we even break these people down is Gemini's tired. I mean, we've been through a lot. We're tired of emotional confusion. We're tired of inconsistent effort. People just want to take the easy way out of things. Tired of everybody's mental meeting place. Like Gemini's tired of being everybody's mental meeting place. They're tapped out already. While nobody gives Gemini direct clarity, that's basically the mood. So opening energy. Gemini's running out of patience. I mean, let's start with the Temperance in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords upright, the Strength upright, Ten of Wands upright. Gemini, this is not sad energy. This is pressure. This is built up aggravation. This is you trying to stay calm, you trying to stay composed, you trying to keep your mouth shut because you don't want any trouble. We have quick tongues. We can get people pissed off quick. We get there. But internally, we're sick of carrying things that should have been resolved already. We're tired of the for a lot of Geminis, a lot of them. Maybe the ones that are still going through it, or the ones that are still simped out and can't let go of certain connections. That's one thing. But the ones that are tired, they're bored. They're bored of the whole twin flame leaving you for a third party. They're tired of that stuff. That's nonsense to them, and they're not entertaining that nonsense anymore. It's boring. But that's for some, not all. This is pressure. This is built up aggravation. This is you trying to stay calm, keep your mouth shut, but internally you're sick of carrying things. You're sick, of things that should have been resolved already. Temperance in reverse says there's no emotional balance. Something has felt off for far too long. Knight of Swords says Gemini's moving into a very blunt, very fast, very say what needs to be said phase. Meaning, if somebody approaches you with confusion, mixed signals, or half-ass efforts, Gemini is not in the mood to nurture that. Strength says you held your composure longer than most would. Ten of Wands says, now the burden's getting ridiculous. Gemini enters this week with one attitude. I'm not carrying anybody anymore. That matters because there are multiple people who are used to Gemini carrying the emotional labor. Person A. The jealous, stress, losing access one. This is the ex maybe most of y'all have recently let go of. You guys are tired of hearing about this person. For a lot of yous, not all. For the sector of those that are tired, they're bored of this. They're bored of the situation. They're bored of hearing about this. I mean, they're even bored of listening to readings that keep repeating this situation. We're mentioning it because we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to tap in to see what's going on with Gemini. But there is a sector of Geminis that are just like, they're done. They're like, listen, stop bringing it up. We're done. And I'm a Gemini. So when we say we're done, we're done. Like, We can entertain something. We can give it a chance. We can love it. We can nurture it. We're the best. We're the best of everything. We're multidimensional. But when we say we're done, we're done. Like we're fed up. And that's for some of us. For another part, there are still some that are going through it. There's some that can't let go. They're simped out, or they have an emotional attachment, a bond. It's a lot of different Geminis going through different things. But this is for some, right? So person A, the stress losing access one, this person is now this is the first outside energy that's loud. This is the Queen of Pentacles upright, the Empress in reverse, the Five of Wands upright, the Nine of Swords upright, the Five of Cups upright. This person's uncomfortable. This person does not like the fact that Gemini is becoming harder to access, becoming popular. Most Geminis are over here looking good. Queen of Pentacles says Gemini looks more stable, more focused, more grounded, maybe even more attractive, because Gemini is not overextending emotionally, and that becomes attractive to a lot of people. They love that. And Empress reverse says this person now feels less important, less chosen, less secure. This could be an ex for sure. Maybe the last ex you broke up with, for more than likely. This could be a karmic. This can be somebody that Gemini used to entertain heavily. But whoever this is, they're mentally bothered. Five of Wands says they feel competitive. They may feel like things are, like there are other people around Gemini. Gemini is no longer centered on them. Gemini is slipping out of their control. Nine of Swords, Five of Cups says this person is stressing privately, losing sleep privately, regretting privately. This is not somebody at peace. This is somebody realizing Gemini is not feeding me like before. And that creates panic. Person B, the familiar history, quiet watcher. Now we have a softer but deeper energy. Six of Cups upright, Four of Wands upright, Three of Cups in reverse. This person has history with Gemini. This person feels familiar. This could be another ex, soulmate type person, someone Gemini shared real comfort with. This doesn't feel like the same dramatic, jealous person above. This one's quieter. This one feels more observant. This one checks in energetically. This one thinks about what Gemini represented. The comfort, the familiarity, we actually had, could have built something. But the Three of Cups reverse says they are not smoothly in Gemini's circle right now. There is awkwardness, distance, possible social disconnect, or a third-party residue. Meaning this person may not be actively charging in, but they are absolutely present in thought. This is the person that watches and wonders, did I miss my chance? Person C, the hesitant, thinking, undecided one. Now here's where the reading gets fresher. The person comes through as a Seven of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords energy, the Three of Wands. This is somebody who is mentally circling Gemini, trying to decide what they want, trying to sort their feelings, trying to figure out, should I move toward Gemini or stay where I am? This person is not fully established. This could be a newer interest, on and off contact, someone holding back, someone battling logic versus emotion. The effort hasn't fully landed. Eight of Pentacles reverse, but the thoughts are active. Four of Swords reverse says restless mind. This person thinks about Gemini more than Gemini realizes. This is not someone emotionally settled. This is someone trying to process what exactly is Gemini becoming to me. And because Gemini feels harder to read now, that makes them more hesitant, basically. So Gemini, in the center of all of it, right? Now Gemini, this is the strongest part of the reading. While these people are each in different forms of confusion, Gemini is becoming more Seven of Wands upright, Six of Swords upright, King of Swords upright, Justice upright, Three of Wands upright, boundary, movement, logic, decision, future. This is Gemini stepping back and saying, who is actually worth my time now? Not who loves me in theory, not who misses me in silence, not who panics because I'm unavailable. Who actually brings peace? Who actually brings consistency? Who actually brings something worth building? The Justice says Gemini is evaluating. The King of Swords says Gemini is not using soft emotion to do it. This is cold assessment. Somebody gets cut. Possibly multiple people get cut. Because Gemini is no longer in the mood to babysit half develop connections. What this looks like in real life, right? This looks like Gemini replying less, Gemini not over explaining, Gemini seeing who chases and who disappears, Gemini watching who gets insecure, Gemini watching who stays silent, Gemini is watching who actually makes effort. This is data collection. Gemini is studying everybody, and that makes Gemini the one with the power. So let's get into it. Scenario 1. Person A gets more dramatic. Jealous, stress, emotional pressure. Maybe sudden communication. Person B. Scenario 2. Person B quietly watching and reconnects gently. Softer re-entry, nostalgia, memory, subtle reach out. Scenario 3. Person C finally starts leaning in because Gemini's distance makes this person realize they can lose access to. Scenario 4. Gemini cuts two out and only leaves room for one. Very possible. So advice. Gemini, do not confuse attention with value. Just because multiple people are thinking about you does not mean multiple people deserve you. This week is about discernment. Who is stable? Who is repetitive? Who is all thought and no action? Because Gemini is no longer entertaining people simply because they feel something. Feeling something is not enough anymore. Final message. You have more eyes on you than you realize. A lot of you guys are breaking out right now. Breaking out. You guys could be famous. You guys could be on social media. You guys are just breaking out right now. You're breaking out. You're on the top of your game. You're in the gym. You're doing things. There's a lot of things going on around you, Geminis, right now. More emotional static around you than you realize. But this reading is not about who wants Gemini. It's about who Gemini actually chooses to keep. And for the first time in a while, Gemini is the one holding the final scale. All right. Hope that helps. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, and rising. And please, please, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. These videos take a lot of effort. And I'll see you on the next one. And be blessed and be safe.